guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sanja, like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to go to the next. Today is look again. Listen, in 2 Kings, the 6th chapter, it talks about Prophet Elisha, how he knew that God had his back. But the servant of Elisha didn't quite know it. He thought they were outnumbered. And the prophet Elijah said, what? Go look again. And Elijah talked to God and said, God, open his eyes that he can see what I see. And when God opened the servant's eyes, God showed the servant that it was full of horses and chariots full of fire surrounding them. And Elijah had already told the servant, it's more with us than it is with them. And that is exactly what the servant saw. And so what God will do, he will open your eyes to show you that you are not outnumbered. God has more resources than the enemy. You do know that, right? God created the enemy. Therefore, what he has more resources than the enemy. Matter of fact, Elijah told God, ask God, God, smite the enemy with blindness. And that is exactly what happened, which means what? God gave Elisha the advantage. And God will give you the advantage. You just got to go and look again. You got to ask God to take the scales off of your eyes. Because right now, you're looking at that problem, that situation, that temptation, and you think it's going to overtake you. But I told you in Psalms 27 on yesterday, God said, well, he will set you upon a rock and he will lift your head up above your enemies. Which means what? You will not be overtaken by the enemy. You have way more resources. God is with you. That's what he said. He said he will go before you. He will be with you. He will not fail you. He will not forsake you. Do not fear and be not afraid. Don't be dismayed. That's in Deuteronomy 31:8. I keep telling y'all that. But you have more working on your side than what the enemy has working with him. God has given you the power over all the power of the enemy. Calls you to tread upon the head of the enemy. Don't matter what shape, form, or fashion, God has given you the power. Step on the enemy. You shouldn't be seeing the enemy face to face anyway. If you want to look at the enemy, look under your shoe. Because God said you will tread on the head. So when you want to see the enemy, just lift your shoe up. Look underneath the sole of your shoe. Keep him under your shoe, where God say that's where he belongs. Bruise the head of him. God got you. You have way more working with you. So go look again. Go look again. And walk in confidence. Walk in confidence. Because God said what? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And any tongue that rise up against you in judgment in any shape, form, or fashion, it is condemned. Every single lie. Every single lie that the enemy is telling. If it's contrary to God, then it's a lie. Condemn that lie. If it's cancer they say you got, condemn that lie. God said he wished above all things that you should prosper, be in health, in good health, even as your soul should prosper. So if somebody tell you you got something that God didn't call you to have, it's a lie. I'm not telling you to ignore it. I'm telling you to focus on the truth of God. What God says is the truth. And when God sees you standing on his word, when God sees you can see that you have way more working on your side than the enemy, then God can't help but to move. You got horses and chariots full of fire surrounding you. Matter of fact, God said when you fear him, he will cause his angels to encamp all around you. That's what he said. He will give his angels charge over you to help keep you in your way. God will never leave you in a place of despair, because he said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. Matter of fact, David said he's never seen the righteous forsaken, neither his seed begging bread. God said when you seek him, he will not withhold any good thing from you. You will not lack anything. So trust God and go look again. God is going to open your eyes to see that he got your back. I hope you got this. But if you didn't, rewind and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever as a Mexican smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. You know what's coming next. You won the war. You won the battle. You the winner. You the conqueror. Okay, you get it, got it good. Be confident. God got you. Ciao.